Hey y'all, what's good? What's good, y'all? This a quick little thing for Chasing LA because I was supposed to do it when it came out the last week, but the shit was late. No tea, no shade on Dario, girl, but I don't understand why that keep happening. Okay, you've been in the game way too long for that. I understand shit happens, so I ain't gonna give you too much. But we got to get better when it comes to that. But I'm not gonna keep y'all here long, girl, because it won't too much to the episode. Just long enough to be consistent and say that I talked about it, and then I'm gonna send y'all on about y'all way. We will not be here long, okay? Because I'm probably not gonna feel like even doing it tomorrow. So that's why I went on ahead and watched it and got it out the way now. What's good, y'all? To everybody that's up in here, please like up the live. Shit, bitch, there's only 16 of y'all. All 16 of y'all need to like up the live. Fran, I don't know what it's doing over here, child. I ain't been outside since earlier. Earlier when I went out, it won't raining. I don't know what the fuck it's doing now, girl. I don't know. I had took a nap. Okay. I had took a nap. I don't know what the hell it's doing outside. It probably is. I ain't out there in it. That's all I know. Yes, I made my Alfredo. Yeah, I made it. Oh my god. Did y'all watch the episode? And if you did watch it, did y'all remember anything that went on with it? The episode was cool, but it ain't much to really talk about, child. That's why I said we not gonna be here long, maybe 30 minutes tops, and then I'm sending y'all on about y'all way because I'm ready to go back to sleep. Okay, I gotta get up early in the morning. So I was around the to YB's video. He said he done with them, honey. I hope not. But I was down to his lab earlier, child. Okay, he had a couple things to say. But y'all know they ain't none of my business. I ain't getting involved in that. I hope he stay around though. I watched Fly King Guys Messy. Oh, we gonna get into it, child. We gonna get in. And Fly King, I don't want to hear nothing from you about it. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing from you about it, Fly King. And I like you. I like Fly King a lot. I really do. We all need somebody like a Fly King on the show. So I like the man. I ain't got no issues with him at all. But we're gonna get into it. Child, I had to put this on because it's cold in my house. Y'all know we got the AC running around here, girl, because it's hot outside. But girl, it's cold. Like that's why I be wearing shit like hoodies and shit. Now it be cold in my house. But I don't want to necessarily cut the AC off because then I'm gonna get hot. It's like a damned if you do and damned if you don't type of situation. I get started at the 10-minute mark, by the way, girl. We 8 minutes and 45 seconds in. Don't rush. We only gonna be here for 30 minutes. Okay, so don't rush it. But yeah, child, YB made a whole laugh talk about something he threw with Chasing LA. I said, well, friend, I hope not. Cause y'all know I be living for his reviews. Y'all know that's my brother. I love him to pieces. And I be living for his reviews, shy. I be needing him. I be watching out for him. I be looking at him. He need to quit playing. You understand? Yeah, Lucky, you call a little you hit the nail on the head, a little laugh, because this is exactly what it's gonna be, Lucky, a little laugh. All right. That's exactly what this gonna be, a little laugh. And then I'ma send y'all on about y'all business. Well, the franchise or just them. I don't know. I'm just relaying the message. I don't know. Girl. 10. Chasing LA. This is season 3, episode 3. You get what you give. So David does a give back draft and he invites some of the cast to help. And some of the cast is Flat King, Andre, um, Javante, and King Payne. And he has 2 of his good Judies there or whatever. So David wears a t-shirt with his mug shot on it. Y'all know that's the same shit Destiny did on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I digress. King Payne comes and questions why Flat King Guy is there, feeling like he up to something. And King Payne feels like Flat King was trying to come in between him and David's friendship. Now, see, this is what I was telling you about earlier, Flat King. This was what. Thank you, baby, for your $4.99. You should fly down to ATL and make an appearance on the Fulton County Gays with Scotty. I know you lying, girl. I ain't got no time. And y'all know I got health things going on with me, honey. I ain't flying nowhere these days, but I appreciate you for your $4.99. Now, Flat King guy, this is what I was talking about in my first live review. When you came up under the comments and then you gave the story, and listen, Flat King, I agree with what you said under the comments. I don't disagree with nothing that you said, friend. However, even with that having been said, y'all already know me. 2 truths can reside under the same domicile. While everything you said was absolute truth, and I was here for you, you were being messy in that moment, friend. And here's what made it messy. We're already dealing with a situation where there was a lot going on, and there was tea being spilled, and there was tea being clocked, and this, that thing, and the other. And then you want to come behind that. Well, girl, you know what he said about you. He said da 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 da. Black King friend, that's messy. Okay. I understand what you saying, and I get why, even in this moment, you was trying to explain to him why you said what you said. But in that moment, while all of that was going on, friend, that was messy. You were being messy. And I could understand why King Payne probably felt like you was trying to like get involved in their friendship. Because I don't even feel like you and King Payne are real close like that you should even care. Had anybody else did that was friends with him, I don't think he would have took it that way. But I don't even feel like y'all friends like that. I could be wrong. Maybe y'all are cool enough for you to feel that way. Maybe. And listen, King, I'm only here giving my opinion. I don't feel no way about you. I don't. But if I feel like what you got going on is messy, I'm gonna call it messy. And I'm sorry, friend, in that moment, that was messy. At that particular time and space where they was in, that was messy. That was where my thought process was coming from, Black King. Now, maybe you weren't trying to be messy. Maybe you really did felt like, well, he should know his friend was da 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 da. In that moment, at that time, and coming from you, and y'all ain't even that cool like that, they came off as messy. That's what I was trying to tell you, Fly King. Listen, I'm down to take you for your word. Maybe you didn't mean nothing bad. But in that moment, at that juncture, I'm sorry, it just came off messy. It did. And I like you. Ain't no shade at all. I like you a lot, Fly King guy. I do. I like you a whole lot. I'm just calling out the way I see it. No shade, just calling it out the way I see it. Javante allegedly soliciting an ad during the Latino Oasis. Y'all know the sex party. Javante says that it won't him so they can keep it moving. And Javante feels like Andre should have had his back and let him know what he was walking into. Davis said he did have an ad and he might wanted to buy a little piece. Listen, I don't know what Javante did. Okay, I've never been to the Latino Oasis, never really wanted to. I ain't into sex parties. Okay, I ain't into sex parties. Like I said, I would have been a whole prude. I would have been just like King Payne, girl, I'm wearing a sarong. Do you understand? And that may be wrong wearing my sarong, but a bitch gonna wear my sarong. Do you understand? Because I'm just shy when it comes to shit like that. So, I ain't into nothing like that. I don't know if he did or he didn't. And at this point, I really don't care if he did or he didn't because it really don't add nothing to the show. Honestly. It doesn't add anything to the show. It doesn't make but listen, Javante, even if you did, it don't take away how I feel about you. I still think you're a cool person. I mean, even if you did, so what? Even if you did, Javante, so what? You grown as fuck, you living on your own, you pay your own damn bills. If that's something that you decided that you wanted to do, friend, and that's just what you wanted to do, I say stand up in it. If you did, stand up in it. Yeah, I did. So the fuck what I did, and I got my motherfucker coin too, bitch. Cause listen, Javante, you look good. So even if you did, I'm more than sure you got your coin and somebody got their money's worth, girl. What's the issue? What's the issue? I don't know if you did or you didn't. I feel like this. It doesn't take or it doesn't take away or add nothing to your character. It is what it is. If you did, just say you did and stand up in it. If you didn't, then hey, you just didn't. I don't care either way. I don't necessarily feel like people need to make that a thing. I don't. I don't feel like people need to make that a thing. Because it's not a thing. It's really not. Moving on. But I will say this: I believe every word of what David said. David said, "Bitch, if you did have one, he said you did, and he said, shit, bitch, you would have got some coin up out of him because he probably would have wanted the piece." Look, I like David. I know David may be a lot for a lot of people. I understand it, but I like it. I do. I like David. I feel like David is very much needed on reality TV. A person like him is needed for reality TV. I'm telling you, because David give me he eat a damn drumstick with a fork. Serial killer. But I like him though. He cute. Moving on. And some tell me he got a nice little peen down there. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. Moving on, because we ain't here to talk about it. Because y'all know I don't do such things no more. Okay. Y'all know my body be tired. I don't do such things no more. Moving on. Mhm. So David tells King Payne that he heard from Trey Howard that he was talking bad about him. King Payne says that he did have a conversation with Trey Howard and he did reach out to him because they just met, but he wasn't talking bad about him in so many words. Look, at this point, does it really matter? Because we're arguing about some shit that happened in 2017. I will agree with YB when he says that. At the end of the day, why are we drudging up old shit that happened pre-pandemic? Because the shit that y'all are still arguing about and feel away about, my mama was still alive and she died in 2018, November 12th, 2018, to be exact. All right, my mama was still alive. I was still living in Hampton, Virginia. Okay, I won't even big on YouTube. I was doing YouTube, but I won't big on YouTube. Like, this is how far back this goes. And it's just like, what's the purpose of dredging it back up? You know what I mean? Like, why? For what? Like, I feel like at this point, y'all really should be over whatever happened betwixt and that go for the both of y'all. I feel like y'all should just let it be at this point. Like, why even try to make it a thing when you really don't have to? Now, I ain't saying that y'all gotta be friends. I ain't saying that by no means. If you don't want to be friends with each other, you don't have to be. But it also don't need to lead to all of this. Some old ass beef from pre-pandemic. Like, it ain't gotta be all that. So Trey and James have a picnic down to the park. Shout out to Lil James. I ain't got no issue with Lil James. It was cool to see Lil James. And it was a cute little picnic. He was just running him down on things that happened. And I appreciated Trey Howard for saying, listen, I understand you want to have my back when it comes to David, but I don't need you going to the next event, like starting anything, looking to like do anything. Like, I don't want all of that happening. I don't want you associating and all of that. And that's how it should be. Like, I understand that you love Trey Howard and you want to be there for him, but both of you all have a name. And y'all, all of y'all got a name for yourselves, and y'all should remember that. And shout out to you, James, because I heard you was trying to be a firefighter. Look, not me. You play with fire, your ass get boink. Okay. But I'm here for it. I'm not mad with it. Best of luck to you. I hope you do good in the academy, and I hope you get what you're looking for. We need more firefighters. So shout out to black ones at that. So shout out to you, James. I hope it all works out for you. So Andre down here to the New York working, and he was asked to co-host a new competition show called Grind the Glam with some Caucasian lady that won America's Next Top Model. Shout out to you, Andre. I'm here for it. I love seeing y'all working and chasing. While I understand we gotta have a drama because that's what reality show is. We gotta have a drama. We gotta have some fussing, some fighting, some cat clawing and cat scratching and all that. But it's also good to see a balance and seeing everybody working, seeing what everybody chase is, because this is Chasing Atlanta, a part of Chasing Reality. While it's cool to have the drama, because y'all know I'm here for the drama. But it's also cool to see y'all doing y'all chasing, showing what it is that y'all are chasing, and seeing y'all actually doing that. I live for that. So shout out to you, Andre. Congratulations to you. I'm sure you did a great job. Trey is lying about David helping him out. Look, Philly John, I don't know. I don't know. I won't dare. I don't know who lying. Okay. I don't know who lying. I really honestly don't. I don't know who lying. Like I said before, I feel like it's some truth and some lies in both of these stories. They go to both of them. I feel like it's some truths and some lies in both of their stories. So that's the best I can give it. Because I don't know, I won't ask. T, do you know what happened to Lauren? Hell no, and don't give a damn. I don't like that whore. Moving on. Loso meets with Dream and Hershey. Shout out to Dream and shout out to Hershey. So Loso tells Hershey about what happened at the Icon brunch. And since he talked to Trey Howard, he's decided that he's gonna stay out of it. Good. Good, Loso. Only because this is our very first time meeting you, Loso. All right. And I want you to have your own identity up here and not take on Trey Howard's beats. Whatever Trey Howard got going on, that don't mean you got to take on his beefs. It don't. Get to know everybody for yourself. Okay? Because you supposed to be your own person on this show. All right. So I'm glad that you came to that conclusion, Loso. Yeah, just stay out of it. Whatever Trey Howard got going on, whatever beefs Trey Howard got going on, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, the best thing for you to do is to just stay out of it. Trey Howard don't need your help. Trey Howard can definitely take care of himself. He can. Trey Howard can take care of himself. All right. So you doing the right thing. I understand he your friend. That's your good Judy. Whatever it is y'all supposed to be, and I'm here for it. Stay out of it, friend. Get to know these people for yourself. Um, Dream, what the hell do you got on, friend? Dream, no tea, no shade. I don't know nothing about you, and I'm not trying to be mean to you at all. I'm totally gonna give you a chance, Dream, and you real cute. I'm just saying, friend, what you got on, baby? Like you was giving one of Sierra background dancers, okay? It was just a lot going on. Leather, pleather, vest, shorts, sunshades, diamonds and pearls. Like it was just a lot going on, Dream. Like I'm sure you had some regular attire that you could have put on, friend. No shade. No shade, Dream. I swear to God, it is no shade. I'm just up here cackling and kicking. Okay, this how I get my reviews. I'm up here cackling, kicking. There's no shade to you at all, baby. But Lord, you had a lot going on, Miss Girl. Moving on. I told y'all we moving on through because it won't much to happen. Pretty Boy Rock is in the studio with another artist named Marcus. I believe it's Marquis. Something like that. No tea, no shade. I'm bad with names, but they're working on a new song, Late Night. Look, it sounded cute. It did. It sounded real cute. It sounded like a bop. Look, I'm a person that love music. Okay, I'm a person that love music. It don't matter your ethnicity, your race, your gender. None of that matters to me. I love music. If it sounds good, I'll be here for it. I'm one of them ones. If it sounds good, I'll be here for it. Excuse me. And it sounded good. It did. It sounded good. And I'm here for it, pretty boy. I'm down to see what you got going on. I'm down to give your music a try. I'm down for it. I'm down for anything good. I love music. So shout out to you. Shout out to your to your little co-artist. Shout out to the both of y'all. Moving on. So Loso has an influencers event for the ballroom culture down at a cute little art gallery. Now it was in the mall, and it was once a old Forever 21, but now it's turned into like a cute little art gallery, a cute little art museum, real cutesy, real dainty like. Okay, I was down for it. I liked it. All of the cast show up, including David. David says he was surprised to get an invitation from Loso, but he's happy to be there to support. But then you turn around and come with your two good Judys and a security guard. Okay, Giselle. What I don't understand, David, is you was the one who turned it left by tossing over a table. So how do you go from tossing over a table, saying that you bowed it, to you showing up with a security guard, and he was cute as hell. Okay. The security guard was real cute. Okay, he was. Shout out to security. Okay, shout out to security. But I'm just shocked and confused as to why you were the one that brought on security, then want to turn around and holler about in the same damn scene that you down to take your shades off and start rumbling in the jungle. This is why I say I like David, and David is good for reality TV. Because it's the shenanigans of it all. You come up in there giving rich white women valley teas with your two homegirls and security. After you're the one who flipped over a damn 6-foot ass table in the first episode. That's why I say you make for good TV, David, and I like you a lot. I really do. I like David a lot, even though David gives he eat drumsticks with a fork, serial killer. But I like David. I like him a lot. But it's just the antics for me. Anyway, Loso brings the group together and he asks is everybody good. Trey Howard says he's good. He's not scared. He's not the one who bought security. Trey Howard, now I gotta be honest with you, baby. You the one who set this off. Okay? Because David did not say nothing to you. He didn't. And Trey Howard, you not new to this, you true to this. You set that off by bringing up the fact that he bought security and you ain't scared and all of this extra. But it's like, why'd you even have to say that, Trey Howard? He didn't say nothing to you. You really could have just let it be. All right. Loso is your friend. Y'all are there to support him in his event. And I just really didn't feel like you needed to bring that up, Trey Howard. And don't look, I like Trey Howard a lot. He's my favorite. He my favorite with his little cute chocolate self. I love me some Trey Howard. But Trey Howard ain't new to this. Trey Howard knew he was being real messy, was about to stir up some mess when he brought that up. And he your friend, Trey Howard. This is his event. You really could have just paid it. If he ain't saying nothing to you, it won't even no reason for you to say nothing to him. But I get it. We on a reality show. We do need the drama. I don't know. Maybe one of them messy ass producers in the background told you to bring up the fact that he bought security. Could have been. Child. So Andre calls out Loso for also being a part of the situation that happened down to the Icon brunch. Now listen. Loso, I like you a lot. I think you are so cute. I really do. Loso, I think you are so cute. And I love to run into your ass because you say you from the Bronx. I live in Long Island. I love to run into you like that. And that say a lot. But I did agree with Andre. I did. No shade, Loso, but I did agree with Andre. You were also a part of the shenanigans that happened down to the Icon brunch. You was, Loso. Now, I appreciate you for inviting David and giving David a chance and all that good shit. That was big of you. It was. That was big of you. It really was. That was big of you. But if we're gonna be honest, you were also a part of the shenanigans that happened. Like you honestly was. Like I won't too pissed at Andre for also calling you out for being a part of the shenanigans. You was, friend. Okay, you was. Then look, James. Listen, I understand you care for Trey Howard. You love Trey Howard. I do understand that. But considering the fact that you're trying to go to the um firefighter academy and things like that, you got to be careful about your public appearances and how you come off. All right. David wasn't going to fight Trey. He wasn't. David wasn't going to fight Trey. Trey wasn't gonna fight David. You are at a public event, at a public space. All right. You trying to like run up and do him up. It really wasn't no need for all of that, friend. And I understand you love Trey Howard. That's your boo. You love him to pieces. You care about him. I understand all of that, James. I do. But at the same token, it won't no reason for all of that, friend. It just honestly wasn't. Okay. I get it. Again, I get it. That's your boo and you love him. I understand. But it's a time and a place for all of that. It is. And David won't go do nothing to Trey. Trey was not in harm's way when it came to David. He wasn't. He won't go do nothing. Because he showed up with security. So he won't go do nothing. So it was really no need for you to try to run up on him like that. Like, much like Trey Howard told you beforehand, y'all both got a name. Y'all are both striving for stuff. You don't need that tag to your name, James. You really don't. Like, that was a bit much. It was. That was a bit much. But that's pretty much it. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I told y'all it was only gonna be 30 minutes, and I was up here for 33. Okay. David gonna stump James and Trey. Look, I don't need nobody fighting at all. I really don't. We only in episode 3. And we don't need to have all of this fighting. And we just 3 episodes in, approaching 4 on Thursday. We don't need all this fighting in the 3rd episode. We really don't. Y'all just getting to be around each other and all of that. Give each other a chance. And even if you don't give each other a chance, just learn how to be cordial and just let it be that. You know what I mean? All this for like I could understand this was episode 8, 9, 10, where shit really went down. Like it's only episode 3. We don't need I know you was just playing Philly. We don't need all this. We really don't. But anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. The episode, it was decent. It didn't give me much, but it was decent. It wasn't a chore to watch. So shout out to all of y'all. Episode 4 hopefully will come out this Thursday. And we'll also see y'all down to the Chaser panel Thursday night after episode 4, because I'm sure we got to tackle this episode plus the episode from Thursday. So y'all make sure to be there Thursday night for the Chaser panel at 9:30. If episode 4 come on the way it's supposed to, y'all should see us around there at Scotty House. Maybe a lot more of the cast will come up in them comments, girl, like they did in the first one. We'll see. But y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Shout out to everybody that came through. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I totally appreciate y'all for that. Nah. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent, run from another. Amen. Bye.